Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Let me try to wipe my screen because I'm sorry about that. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm recording from my bed room because I don't have a studio, okay? So please just don't come for me, okay? So what I want to talk about is Gogo Maweni, and on YouTube there is Gogo who is coming gun blazing for Gogo Maweni, okay? So now I will insert the video after my commentary. So Ogogo is saying that whatever that Maweni is doing, it's embarrassing for people who are sangomas, because if it was in the olden days they would have made sure that she dies and they just keep quiet, something like that. And then what she mentioned is that what Maweni is doing, it is embarrassing to the Bungoma community. She's also a criminal. She is proud of doing and being able to bewitch other people. She is proud of that. So that is basically what she's saying. Ukuthi Maweni is very proud of the things she can do as a gogo or a witch doctor, because basically she is a witch doctor. So now what is funny to me is that, guys, you remember the altercation between Gogo Maweni and Gogo Skoteni. Then Gogo Maweni came for Gogo Skoteni saying that you can't speak a proper English. You can't speak proper English. You can't be saying me and Maweni, me and Maweni. You don't even know English. Go to school and learn English. So that is how Maweni came for Gogo Skoteni. Here is the catch now. So the Gogo that I'm talking about, she can speak English fluently. She even has those accent from UK or whatever. Like she speaks English like people from that side. So maybe she studied something that side or whatever. I don't know. It is the same English, the same accent that Maweni is using. The same English. It's flawless, it's flowing. So my question is, how is Maweni going to come for this one? How will she be throwing shade, saying that she doesn't know English? But she can't. She can't because she knows English. She's speaking with that accent that she likes to use. So, how is she going to come for her? Like, because lady can speak English. And I absolutely feel like it's very wrong what Maweni is doing, because she is publicizing things that are sacred on social media, TV shows, whatever. We don't want to see her going to graveyards, because now we are going to be scared. We are going to ask ourselves, Uguti, the people that we buried, are they safe wherever they are? Or their spirits are being used by people like Maweni? You understand? We are going to be very concerned, because now the public or everybody out there, now we know the kind of things that they do. You understand? And go wrong, guys. It's very wrong. Like, even doing that on national TV, I feel like it's illegal. You cannot be going to graveyards. And she even describes something like they target graves that are not being cleaned. It's like they are abandoned, something like that. It's easier to attack those graves because their families are not looking after them, blah blah blah. So it's easier to use their spirit. Can you imagine? What a disgrace. And I will also insert this other video of Maweni explaining to Sabelo that she has been involved in Illuminati stuff. I mean, those are all satanic stuff, guys. What girl is doing has been doing the most. And she was there trying to back it up, saying that no, I did that before we met, blah blah blah. But you did it, knowing very well that it is associated with Satan. And for me to believe that she is involved in those things is when I saw a video from church reality show by Ricky saying that, showing us the tattoos she has on her legs, all those signs of that eye with a triangle. Those are all satanic things. Why would you tattoo yourself such things if you're not involved in those things? And if now you have left those things, why do you still have that tattoo right there? Why is it not being covered? It means you're still working for that and your husband doesn't know. What you told him now is that you are no longer part of that, and the poor guy doesn't seem to understand what is Illuminati because he was out there saying, I don't even understand what you mean by that. Mm. Oh, girl is just doing the most, guys. Like, she's doing the most. Anyway, let me just insert the video for you guys to see what I'm talking about. Then you can comment with however you feel about this situation. Guys, I'm trying to grow. I'm at 700 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 1,000. For now, my goal is 1,000. From there, we'll go further. But now my goal is 1,000. If you haven't subscribed and you like my content, please subscribe so that you can get my videos on time every time I upload. And please also like this video. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch my video. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
This is a message to a woman who calls herself Gogo Maweni, who claims herself to be a Sangoma. This is a very urgent message that I would like to put out to you, and a cautioning that I would like to express towards you. And in expressing it, I am hoping that you are of sane mind. I'm hoping that you are of clear-headedness, that anything I say is actually going to be understood as I intended. I don't intend to jeopardize your reputation or to take away from your work currently. I am a Sangoma and I practice in KwaZulu-Natal. I practice internationally as well. I've been practicing for probably the last 23 years. It does cause injury to us as Sangomas of the light, if you will, as Sangomas who have a conscience, as Sangomas who wish to uplift the tradition and to have people have trust in us. I have watched your videos, which apparently come from a television show that you're in, and I've watched you with your students apparently teaching them how to cause harm to people, how to injure people spiritually, and you seem to be very proud of imparting this knowledge, and you seem to be very confident in the effects, whether they are negative or positive, almost to the point of being proud of being capable of taking a life. I don't know. I don't know what what is driving you, what motivates you, and whether or not you still have an ability to discern for yourself what what is good and what is bad, and whether you care whether people live or die, but it's it's now too much. It's now too much to watch you as one individual in the whole of South Africa who is out there on a podium and literally um, expressing your psychopathic, sociopathic, narcissistic um, uh, psyche and immoral, disgusting, unbelievable lack of grace that you are imparting and carrying and expressing and broadcasting on public television, without shame, without guilt, without in fact you boast and you're proud, you're emphatic about what you have the power to do, and it is dark, and it is harmful, and it is deadly, and you're a killer. I mean, you're a killer who should be in jail. You're a criminal. And it's unbelievably audacious of even the television company that is broadcasting your show and continue to broadcast your show despite what the content is. I mean, if you lived at a time when Sangomas really cared, you would be dead. They would just throw you off a cliff and wash their hands off of you. And it is insane that we are at this stage in our practice when so many young people are awakening, when so many ancestors are awakening their children to do good and to be of light, that you, out of all the millions of people, or the 200,000 that is the statistic of traditional healers, that you would stand out for the practice of pure evil, and that you would stand on a podium and be proud of it and declare, publicly the horrendous, atrocious, inhumane things that you are doing. And do you not have a mother? Do you not have a father? Do you not have a friend? Do you not have people around you who can awaken you to your own reality of just how horrendous and shameful your life and your activities and your very being and your practice are? You need to come back to yourself. You're going over the edge. You've gone over the edge. And I wonder if, in fact, you have what we call traditionally uhlanga. Uhlanga is something that is passed down to you. It's an ancestor who would have injected this uhlanga in their own system, that you are probably carrying their work. I don't know, but if you do have uhlanga, it is a compulsion to be evil and to kill people spiritually, and cause people harm and cause doom. That usually means that you cannot help yourself. And it seems that that's how you are being now. You cannot help yourself. And you do not understand, even at this point, the shame of of what who you are and what you do. And I am not um, hoping to shame you because I don't know if you still have a sane mind to even grasp what is shame and what is, not shame. But I'm appealing to you to look into the criminal activities and how they are described in the act that I mentioned earlier. And I would hope that you would understand that at some point um, there will be a reckoning. At some point, um, it may not happen to you, but it'll happen to your child. It'll happen to your mother. It'll happen to a lineage in the future, your offspring in the future, that the karmic repercussion returns. And I mean, I can't claim to wish that upon you, but I don't think you are at the stage where you even care what the repercussions are. Um, I do fear for the victims that you continue to victimize with your practice. And I continue to also feel empathy, and I feel the danger of the people that come to you thinking that they are going to gain something from you because they are just coming to you to be abused and to be killed of their own conscience. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, these people are in a position of being victims. And someone somewhere who sees this message, um, please help us Sangomas to get rid of this woman and help us to get her to whatever intervention she needs so that she's not within our practice. We would want her to be out of our practice because we do not want the world to see us or to see what she wears and we wear to symbolize that this is what we are and that we are the